On today's special episode of Nostalgia Test Now, we put the trailer to the 2024 Roadhouse reboot to the ultimate test, the Nostalgia Test.
Hashtag not my Dalton.
Welcome to the Nostalgia Test Podcast, the show where two longtime friends put their mainstream pop culture past to the ultimate test, the Nostalgia Test. Not my Dalton. Manny.
Not my Dalton. Bro, right away, are we going to have a throat getting ripped out scene? No.
It is not going to, no. And we're going to jump right in, people, because this is a special episode.
Well,
this is a Nostalgia Test Now episode, meaning this is an episode for new stuff, for anything that's, not 10 years old. And this we've been talking about for quite a bit. We have an episode.
Since our episode with Billy, who's a special great guest who's going to be on a lot more this year.
Yeah.
We couldn't get on. This was an emergency, guys, because it got released like today. We got all the text, everybody coming to us, and the trailer is released, and I was like, all right, fine. I was kind of annoyed that I had to watch it. Then I got excited. Then I got annoyed again. And then I was like, shit. And it was like, all right, we got to just talk about it on the pod because I got to save all my comments. So did you like deep dive in it, or you just kind of did a quick one?
I watched it. I just did a quick one because I couldn't, because we're going to watch it and then we're going to react. But I'm going to say this, that a Nostalgia Test Now test is something that is not 10 years old. We look at it, we watch it. We've been doing this for a little bit now. Check them out. There'll be a playlist that I'll put together and share with you on Instagram. So definitely follow the download the episodes of the playlist. Right now, there's a great 90s movies playlist I put together for our episodes, and 2023 Christmas, our Christmas episodes as well. But this is the thing. We're going to watch it to react, but also to see, will this movie, without even seeing the movie, pass the Nostalgia Test? Meaning, will it be good? Will it be, I don't know what, terrifying, and then maybe nostalgic as a
will
reboot?
It continue the demise of remakes? Will it continue the reason why you shouldn't make remakes? Or will it be the remake to bring back remakes? Will it change my mind, Dan? Let's check the video out.
All right, let's just watch it. So let me.
Are you gonna share the screen? Watching this thing together?
Yeah, we're gonna watch it together.
So cute.
It's gonna be very romantic.
Guys, Dan got me a new mic. I'm so happy. Got it in the mail. I was like, Manny Quillo. Hope I'm sounding great, guys. All right, here we go.
Okay, we're back. So what's up, Manny?
All right. First off, okay. Yeah,
what is
what spotted right away was the cage.
Movie?
The cage at the Roadhouse in Key West. I own a Roadhouse in Key West. So the question is is Roadhouse a chain in this world? What is a Roadhouse? Is there certain kind of bars called a Roadhouse? Like, she's like, I own a Roadhouse. Like, what are you talking about? I own a bar called the Roadhouse. What's going on?
What?
And like they brought back the chicken cage for the musicians. Like, wouldn't that just be like bulletproof glass? Well, I guess because because the speakers could be out on the other side. I don't know.
Manny,
that was funny because that's like an Easter egg. There was a couple Easter eggs there.
I guarantee you
that's like his car. Okay, all right.
No, he had a nice car. Remember?
I thought he had a shitty car.
He has one shitty car.
To pretend it's a shitty car.
Right. And he has that really awesome car that he drives and then he hides, remember?
Yes. That guy who was like
from
guy in New York.
Iron Eagle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Slappy. Shout out to Mike, Iron Eagle. Everyone check out the Iron Eagle episode. Now listen. Okay. The premise of Roadhouse, the original Roadhouse, is Patrick Swayze is this mysterious cooler, meaning just bouncer or whatever.
Yeah.
He has a living. He's known all over for being this bouncer. Okay.
Yes.
And he's mysterious. In this one, the character is a washed up UFC fighter of some sort, it seems.
Yeah. I thought it was funny that they had to do that. Why? Just because Conor McGregor is the antagonist? Like, that's
sucks.
Like, that dude could just be anybody. Why does he have to be, his
Why?
like, and then we got to talk. But then again, you're tying in, like, once you have a UFC generated movie, you're getting all the people who watch UFC to watch this.
This movie is just
it's a money grab. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, it's a money grab, and I posted this on someone's TikTok that like was talking about this, and I was like, this is literally, and I took it from what you said basically when we did our Point Break episode. This is the Mountain Dew version of Roadhouse, just like the Mountain Dew version of the Point Break reboot.
Yeah.
That's all this is.
But we know these actors more. There's like some pretty known actors, and some of them are actually like more comedic based. So first of all, Roadhouse was not comedic.
It was not funny
at all.
No,
there was no slapstick jokes going around. Like, it opens up. Do you have insurance? What do you mean? Do I have insurance? What? Yeah. So like, there's obviously humor going to be in this movie, which reminds me, you said it today, it's kind of like Fast and the Furious too. Like, like there's always got to be this like jokey thing. The guy who gets his arm broken, he's only I've only known him in comedies.
Yeah.
He's good. And like the sleazeball who's playing the millionaire who wants to take over, he's good. Like, he's a good actor. I always love to hate him. So like, I like what they're going with, but like, and here's the thing. If we weren't on this show, would you watch that movie?
No.
See, I would.
I think the reason I wouldn't watch it is because this is going to sound really weird. I just feel like there's been a bunch of movies now where like Jake Gyllenhaal is just trying to prove to everyone that he's not the guy from Donnie Darko, that he has abs and that he's a big dude.
Well, I think he's trying to show that he has so much range. Right? And then like maybe they're trying to bring back The Last Action Hero. Maybe that's what... Well, think about it. Everything repeats itself. We're in the 90s. We're doing a 90s podcast. Like, not 90s podcast, but we're concentrating on 90s this year.
This is from 1989, though.
I know that, but I'm saying, like... And that's why I also hate... Like, if you're going to remake anything, maybe remake some movies in the 90s. Don't remake 80s, because you don't get that vibe of the 80s, right? This wasn't 90s style at all. The original.
No.
Right?
No.
So, like, I'm thinking, like, are they trying to make him as a, like, a Last Action Hero now? Like, because this movie is going to suck. Right?
Dude, this movie looks like it's like...
And he's not a bad actor. He's not a bad actor.
He's not. But, like, I can't see him doing this. And the funny thing is, Patrick Swayze also was someone that's like, why would he do this? But that was what made it interesting, because... Are they going to do the joke? Because remember in the regular Roadhouse, they're like, oh, you look, I thought you were bigger in person. Oh, I thought you would be bigger in person. Yes. What's going to be the running joke here?
Nothing.
Because they all know how big he is. He's a UFC fighter. He's huge.
Yeah.
And so like, there was that comedy, but Patrick Swayze was like, and here's the other thing about his character in Roadhouse. He was also like some sort of like PhD or had a master's in philosophy and did all this stuff. Remember? Like all this weird,
well, you see him working
shit.
Out on the boat. Like, so I guess he's living on the boat now.
Yeah,
they're going to have a, I wonder if they're going to have a scene where you're just going to see his butt. Like, straight up. Gyllenhaal's butt.
Gyllenhaal butt.
You're probably going to see McGregor's shirt off about 80% of the time. I wonder if McGregor has in his contract that he has to beat up Jake Gyllenhaal like once or twice before Jake beats him up.
I mean, most likely. The other
most likely, because like, how is he going to be betrayed as not?
He is a horrible actor.
See, that's the thing, man. Like,
terrible.
I'm shocked that Jake Gyllenhaal was like can we find someone like? Why couldn't you find another like actual actor?
Yeah, Jason Statham.
You could have done that, or why can't I remember his name? Who plays Creed?
Oh, Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan as
now,
a bad guy.
Well,
because
no.
Michael could play bad.
Well, okay, he can, but I also think it would have been interesting if Michael B. Jordan was Dalton because he's small. Maybe he's smaller, but I don't know. Like, I just don't want. I needed someone that if they were going to reboot this, be like Swayze wasn't jacked.
No,
we had this conversation,
but nobody in the 80s in that like it was like Bruce Willis. Like
that's what I was just going to say. We had this conversation on the Die Hard episode. Like you had Stallone and Schwarzenegger, jacked, right?
Sure.
And you had Jean-Claude Van Damme, pretty jacked, right? And then you have Bruce Willis, the guy
everyday guy turned into action hero out of nowhere.
Yeah. Jake Gyllenhaal, like if you're at the UFC, you're literally an action hero. Like you've been trained to like do so much.
They could have just kept him as a regular dude who just was Jake Gyllenhaal without muscles.
Yeah, just make him a bouncer.
Yeah. I think Zac Efron would have been good in this. I want to see Zac Efron like soar. He's in that wrestling movie. I want to see that. Oh, the guy who plays Bears in it also, who just won the Golden Globes.
But make him Dalton.
Make him Dalton. Yes. All right, guys, we're recasting already. We're recasting a movie.
Make the other guy Dalton. I said it when we originally talked about this conversation a couple of years ago, right? Like, the guy from Bridgerton.
Yeah.
Like, because he is
gotta get a middle of the road dude.
He's got that Swayze physique. He doesn't look like he's going to beat you up, and then all of a sudden he kicks you into the ground.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And who's going to play the Sam Elliot part? I looked at the cast.
Are they going to have that?
They're not. They're not going to
having
have
a best friend.
I don't
that comes
see,
and helps him.
I don't see anyone in the cast that would be that. Oh, I mean, if they were going to do that, it should be the guy then that plays the Punisher from the Punisher series.
Because they're going to need him. Remember, he comes to help because it's so bad. He comes.
Yeah.
Right.
He comes. Yeah.
So
not wearing underwear.
No, and he's got that hair, sexy hair. You know what would have been great if you bring Benicio del Toro comes back, but as the character of him in Desperado, like he just comes and just fucks some shit up.
I think they did. Like, did you ever?
They could have done so much better if they were going to do this reboot. Like,
did you ever see?
What were they thinking?
Money.
This is like Michael Bay came out with a reboot. That's
Exactly.
what it looks like. You know, you're going to have awesome explosions. So like, no matter what, you're going to get Fast and the Furious vibes out of all this.
100%. I mean,
it's
this
is the new action, film. That's what this is. It's, but I wouldn't have called it action. Like, I don't even know what I would call the original one. It's not action. It was like, I don't know.
What did they call it?
What did they call it? They probably called it action.
I mean, I don't know.
It was just crazy to see. I mean, I hope Kurt Russell comes back as Elliot, as Elliot's part. Imagine Kurt Russell shows up as the best. Why not? Older best friend. Yo, he's got some. He could kick some ass. Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell, of course he can. I mean,
Santa Claus, bro.
We also have Tango and Cash.
Tango and Cash, yes. Yo, right? I hope they bring some like cheesiness to it. Like if you're going to do it, I hope you got a lot. It's
not going to be cheesy.
Callbacks.
They're going to have that stupid. The problem is they don't do cheesy anymore. They do stupid comedy. They do like dumb jokes, like I broke his arm. That's the joke.
Yeah.
Like. No, it's an 1989 American action film. That's how Roadhouse in 1989 was categorized as. Yeah, and Wade Garrett was Sam Elliott's character. And I'm looking on the cast list of the new one, and most people don't have a character name for some reason yet.
Maybe because they don't want to leak the story too much.
J.D. Pardo, maybe he is the Wade Garrett, but that would make no sense. Travis Van Winkle. No, truthfully, you say you know some of these people. I don't know any of these people. I feel bad because I'm out of touch. But like, I mean, Conor McGregor.
I know the guy who broke his arm. He was in It was a comedy show of two girls that live in Brooklyn. I forget what it was, but they were funny. And he was their roommate. He's like the gay roommate. He's funny. He's a funny guy. He's been in other things, but he plays comedy. So it's like, it's going to be a comedy relief. Like that dude is going to be like the guy that just says funny things. And then even the guy who plays the sleazeball, he always has some sort of like dark humor to him.
Is there going to be a musician?
Yeah,
like
what the fuck?
Musician friend? No.
At the end, are they going to, is the love interest in him going to go naked in the water?
They're not going to do anything cool.
No.
Like, it's just going to be Transporter meets, like, Ninja Turtles by Michael Bay meets, like,
it's just weird that you got Jake, like, that's a pretty big name, right?
Of course.
Right? And, you know, you couldn't get another big name to play his counterpart just because you put him in the UFC. There's plenty of people that you could have put in the UFC like that act. And it's like, I get it. You're just trying to like take the money grab, but like, I'm sorry, Conor, you can't act. Like you're, you know, like the 5 things that he says, the stupidest lines ever. This goes back to, I guess, I mean, maybe he'll turn into an Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, dude.
Because like
Arnold Schwarzenegger took acting lessons,
and then he went hard, and you just like loved Arnold, right?
Well, according to the book I'm reading by Nick Semlin, The Last Action Hero, Schwarzenegger took a lot of acting lessons. Okay. And then the part that made him best was when he didn't talk, which was the Terminator. That's what blew him up. And then Commando first, and then I think Terminator. I forget which one.
all physical acting.
Right. So Conor McGregor has to come in and go, having a smashing night, fellas, and then hits things with a golf club. And that's like, the best take.
He looks like he should have been the Penguin in like Batman 2.
I'm telling you, if they wanted
like, what are you saying, dude?
If they wanted to reboot this, 100%, what they should have done is they should have cast everyone from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I stand by that choice. Mac then becomes Dalton. You have
Mac Dalton, yes,
100%. Okay, yes. Charlie, the musician, or some weirdo friend of his. The guy who plays Dennis, and I'm sorry I'm not getting all your names, but like the guy who plays Dennis would be his nemesis. Because, you know, why not? And then Danny DeVito he could play like the Ben Gazzara part, and Danny DeVito could play the owner of the bar that he comes to save or something like that. Or Danny
DeVito be the rich, sleazy asshole?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. You be him, and then Dennis is like, and then you get someone else to play the owner, maybe like
Ryan Reynolds
or something.
No, Ryan Reynolds couldn't play this.
Ryan Reynolds is going to be too funny the whole time.
Yeah, but so would they.
Yeah, but like then you know.
All right,
okay, so you throw Ryan Reynolds in there.
Yo, Hugh Jackman comes in as best friend.
This is what I'm saying. Like they had so many other people. Dude, they spent so much money on explosions.
So many people. Like, come on. Like we could have. Why didn't they talk to us? Like, like you had so many people that you could have easily been like, all right. So like even Hugh Jackman could play the main role, but exactly. I would rather see him. See him in as the best friend role because he comes. His face is like he's been through some shit.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is what I'm saying. I'm shouting out the Charlie Day, Glenn Howerton, Caitlin Olsen, Rob McEller. I can't say his name. Anyway, like
Wrexham.
You all need to be remaking Roadhouse. There needs to be another remake. And I'm saying
they should be at Always Sunny in Roadhouse, Philadelphia.
100%. And we don't, and just like let us.
I'll be an extra.
You could beat us up. I want to be
throw a bottle at me.
Yeah, like 100%. But we have to consult on this because this, I don't know. So okay,
I can't. This is gonna be. I can't.
We're gonna have to watch this too.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it.
I can't wait.
And I'm kind of excited just to see, like, you know,
Billy's experience.
I'm excited. So, here's the thing. We can't go further than this. We keep repeating.
No, this is after this we're done.
This is it. I think we should have called it something else, and it would have just been fine. And it would have been like, oh, they made this movie, but like, of course they're calling it Roadhouse. Yeah, exact. Okay, call it The Bouncer. Yeah, I like it. The Bouncer, and maybe be like, oh, it's Roadhouse, but this time. But you're calling it Roadhouse. You got to freaking step it up, dude. This is what you step it up with.
It should have been. It really. You
might as well put Eminem in the movie.
That would.
I'm sorry.
Amazing. That would have been amazing.
You might as well put Eminem in the movie.
That would have been amazing.
Remember, Dalton gets stabbed in the beginning, in the first scene.
Yeah, and he doesn't even have a first name in the original film. Like on the IMDb, it's just like Dalton, and now they're calling him Elwood Dalton.
We should get shirts made, Not My Dalton.
I think everyone needs to be like calling this out and be like, not my Dalton.
And show up to the movie theater with Not My Dalton.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
I mean, again, I like Jake Gyllenhaal. Just watched a movie with him where he plays that TV guy who chases after accidents. He's crazy in it.
Yeah.
But like,
don't do this.
This one's, stay away from this one.
Yeah, so Manny, we come to this part where we put this to the ultimate test, to the nostalgia test now.
Will it be nostalgic? No.
Will it be nostalgic or anything?
In 20 years? No, it won't. It will be comedy for shows like this.
I think it's 100%. This is not going to be nostalgic. I think it's just going to have this moment now because
they'll have Easter eggs for like,
a
couple of the things will have Easter eggs. Yeah. And then we'll be like, so what?
And then people will be like, why'd they do this? Just like no one talks about the Point Break reboot. No one talks about the Michael Bay Ninja Turtles.
No one talks about Dirty Dancing reboot.
No one talks about that. This is going to be like, oh, they did that. And then that's it. And it's going to be over. And then we'll all watch Roadhouse with Patrick Swayze in it and be like, you remember that they did that other one? No one cares. Put on Rocky.
I can't wait because you know what's going to be great about this is it's going to be number one on Netflix, the original Roadhouse.
Yeah.
And people are going to be like, fantastic. Fantastic.
Exactly.
This is it.
Trash.
Just goes back to like, stop making reboots. Disney, stop making live action of any of your animations because nothing has been good. Okay. I just watched Little Mermaid.
Don't say anything.
No, what do you mean?
No,
I'm sorry.
It's just Disney.
The extra songs you didn't need. The extra songs you didn't need. I haven't ran into one live action that I thought was good.
Really?
And I've watched them all.
Beauty and the Beast was pretty good.
Okay, that came close. I will agree. That one was pretty good.
I think the Beauty and
Aladdin
the Beast
sucked. Sorry, Aladdin sucked.
The Beauty and the Beast one was pretty good only because like it goes back to the conversation that we have to end this episode now, but that conversation that we went into Toy Story episode about how the toys live forever being like the people that became furniture and things. And then like, are they like when they crash, are they dead? Like, are these people dead? Like who becomes a chair? Who becomes a spoon? Is everybody something in that house? Right. So I think we'll have to do
someone's a doorknob.
Yeah, someone a doorknob is like someone wakes up and they're like, a toilet or do they have a
toilet paper roll or holder? Someone's the bidet. Someone's the bidet.
And he's a prince and he has a kingdom that like it's just going on fine without him.
Yeah.
Did he eat his parents? That's the other thing I want to know.
Crazy. But yeah, that's crazy. I will agree that one was the better of all of them that came out recently.
Yeah. Yeah. But people, I don't know. Hashtag not my Dalton. Let's get it out there.
Hashtag not my Dalton. I want to be proven wrong, but
we'll end up watching this. There'll be a full episode with Billy Dilly as a guest.
Billy's coming on.
Go back to come on. I mean, Billy's been on some epic episodes.
Yes, come on. This is going to be so funny. I'm going to have to see it at the theater. I think I'm going to go to theater.
It's just coming out in Prime Video, isn't it?
No, it's not. Dan,
I'm pretty sure.
Please. That's how bad it is. It's straight to Prime. Like straight to Prime is the new straight to DVD, which they should have done.
Hold on,
of the live. Yeah, did you see Mulan? They didn't have Mishu in it.
Roadhouse is scheduled to be released by via Amazon MGM Studios via Prime Video on March 21st.
Straight to Prime.
It's going straight to Prime. It's not even coming out in the movie theaters. Like, what? People, we have to end this episode because I'm getting angrier as this goes on. Everyone, follow the Nostalgia Test.
Straight to Prime. Hashtag straight to DVD.
Yeah, hashtag straight to Prime, not my Dalton. We will see you soon. New episodes coming. Follow us at the Nostalgia Test on Instagram and TikTok, and at Nostalgia Test on X and everything. And follow us, subscribe to our YouTube page at the Nostalgia Test. We're putting up all our episodes, new episodes, full video. And Manny, any last words about Roadhouse Reboot?
Not my Dalton.
All right, that's it. Everyone, have a good peace.
Thanks for listening to today's episode. Please subscribe to the Nostalgia Test podcast to know when new episodes drop. Don't forget to leave us 5 stars and a positive review so more people can find the podcast. Share your thoughts and memories on today's topic on our Twitter at Nostalgia Test and on Instagram at The Nostalgia Test. Tune in next time because you never know what pop culture will pop up on The Nostalgia Test.